Have you been looking for ways to reduce the workload in your farm or wondering how automatic nipple drinkers work and how they are installed? Worry no more. In this video, I'll be showing you how to install automatic nipple drinkers with tank for maximum broiler weight gain. Hey friends, in case you are new to my channel, Farmbiz with Markay, my name is OJ. I have been into poultry farming since 2020, designing and constructing most of the equipment I use myself. The component you need to do this installation, number one is the flex hose. When you go to buy it, it always comes with this nipple. So that's that. Depending on the height you want to adjust it to, or it's just to join two pipe. That's the essence of this. I'll show you how I'm going to do the whole connection. Now, I have this flow valve regulator. This will help me regulate the amount of water, the level at which the water will stop in the tank. Now, there are two types. You have this type, you also have this type. This is what I can use in this kind of container. This is 20 liters or 25 liters spent rubber. That's what I'll be using for this installation. Now, if the tank that I'm going to use was to be rectangular, that's when I will use this other type of flow valve. Now, these are the nipples I'll be using for the installation. This is nipple with cup. It's advisable. I always advise people to use this. Don't use the other one without cup because it will increase the water on the floor. The water that will be the best will be splashing on the floor will be more. But this cup will help you to retain the water, thereby maintaining a dry liters. Now, I also have this other component here. This is a 3/4 socket because we'll be making use of 3/4 PVC pipe. That's why this is used in joining two pipe together in case the length you want is not enough. Now, I also have this. This is a female socket. In other words, one side is threaded, the other side is not threaded. I'll show you where I'll be using this. Now, these are the nipples. I'll also show you where I'll be using this. Now, we have this is also another female somehow socket. It's threaded at one end, it's not threaded at the other end. Now we have our angle valve. This is what I will use to regulate the water coming out from the tank. I will be using it to on and off it. I will show you how I'm going to do the whole connection. Now this is the tangent gum. You can make use of any PVC gum. In case I want to join one or more pipe, I'll be making use of this gum. Now the tools I'll be using for this installation, I have my plier here. This will help me to clip the nipple drinkers to the pipe. I also have my measuring tape. This is what I'll be using to measure the point I'll be installing the nipple drinkers. For the tools I'll be using for this installation, the plier, the screwdriver, this will be used to widen the hole in case if it's not enough. Now I'll also be making use of scissors. This is very, very important as we don't have a drilling machine here. I'll be using this to drill the hole in the pipe. So this is the saw blade. In case I will need to cut off some part of the pipe, that's when I'll be making use of this. Like I said, this is 3/4 elbow. We'll be making use of this in case we want to, there is a bend that we don't want to avoid. We can make use of this elbow. So I'll be showing you how I will do the whole connection. Anybody can do it. It's very, very easy. So I'll be needing the pen to mark out the point I want to drill. First, to be sure that the point you want to drill align properly. So what you do, you look for any straight stuff like this. Look for binding wire or any rope to tie the PVC pipe to that metal or wood. Now you see it's flat now. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be taking 20 inches interval. That's where I'll be putting the hole. In other words, I don't need to start from here because I know I'm going to join this pipe. So let me say I start from somewhere here. This is the first point I'm marking out now. I will need to measure 20 inches from here. So this is my 20 inches here. You can see they must align on the top. Don't put one here and put the other one somewhere there. No, they must align on the top so that it will be straight when you drill. So the next hole will be here. So I'll take my other measurement. Though you can make this space as you want, but for me, I would like to make it 20 inches. That's why I'm taking my measurement. Otherwise, I could have taken 2 feet. It will still be okay. This is 20 inches. Okay. Now, after marking out, the next thing to do, you're losing the binding wire that you used to tie it. Then, in other words, okay, hold on. I just loosed one end. The next thing you do, you take your scissors, come to the first point, and then begin to screw. Just roll it. Don't apply too much pressure. Just roll it a little. You roll it a little. You see? Don't go too deep so that these scissors will not go across the pipe. Just roll it a little. So once you see, okay, you pause. Then you can increase it a little. You increase it a little. Okay. Now you come to the second point. Come to the second point. Be sure it's on top where you marked. So the next will be here. I need to drill. You can use drilling machine, but I feel using scissors is faster and easier for me. Okay. I go to the other point. Remember, we are making use of just 3 points. You can do this thing with as many points as possible, depending on the number of nipple drinkers you want to install. Okay, we are done with the hole. So the next thing you do now is to loosen the binding wire. Once I lose it, I'm going to test. I'm going to test to see if this hole is wide enough to accommodate this nipple. Now I know it's not wide enough, so I just put it there and then see if it can get in. Okay, this hole is still too small. I'll need to increase it. That's where my screwdriver comes in. So I will need to use this screwdriver to widen it a little. Widen it a little, and then check if it can go in tightly. It doesn't need to be very wide. You need to force it in so that you don't experience any form of leakage. Now after drilling the hole, I know this one will be okay for me to push this nipple in. I need to expand the other one. Expand the other, then expand the third one as well. Okay. Okay. Now the next thing is to, this is the point. Ensure this I say, or the seal, ensure is there. Is very, very important, because if you don't put it, you will experience leakage. To avoid that, ensure is there. So just take this across, then you forcefully push it in. Forcefully push it in. Remember, if the hole is not wide enough, you may need to increase it. Okay, that one is in now. Okay, this is the second one. I need to push it in here. You expand it past the nipple across like this. This is the hole I want to put it. Then you target the hole, push it in properly. Okay, this one is in. That's 2. Then the third one. Now, mind you, you can bend it this way. You can as well maintain single direction. Whichever way you put it is okay. But for me, I would like to maintain one direction. So once I put this across, push this in. It's in tightly. Now we are set. The next thing we have to do now is to take our plier. Then clip this together. So you see, you clip, ensure it's aligned. You clip, but it has not locked. It has to lock to the end. Then you take your plier across this, then press it. Okay, press. Okay, it has locked. You see, the whole thing has come to the end. Okay, I do the same to these other ones. I use my plier to lock it. Okay, it has locked. Okay, it has locked to the end. Remember, this is 3/4 pipe. If you use 1/2 inch, it will not work. It has to be 3/4 pipe. Okay, now the same thing I'll do to this point. I need to press. Okay, then use my plier to lock till it gets to the end, so that it will be okay. This is the end now, so I just need to hit a little. Okay, we are set with this now. I use this to join this pipe together like this. So to do that, I will need to mark this out first before doing the joining. Said if I want to increase this length now and the pipe, this one is not long enough, I need to use this 3/4 socket to make to join it. First, I will put this. I will apply gum, but I'm not joining it now because for this practical purpose, I need to apply gum to this end, then apply gum to this other end, and then socket it. Okay, let me show you how I'm going to join this pipe in case there is need for you to do that. This is the gum I talked about, so it's open right now. But ensure both ends, wherever you want to make the joint, ensure it's cleaned properly. So you apply gum to every point you want to gum. First, I will take this gum round like this, put it one side, take gum round at this other end, and then push it in. That's all. Push it in firmly until it gets to the middle. You see, that's all you need to do at that end. Now you do the same at this other end. Apply your gum at this end. Then the other pipe you want to use, you apply gum to the end too, like this. Okay, once that is done, you push it in too properly. You apply some first. Okay, that's all. You just wait for the gum to dry. There will never be any leakage here. Please, when you are done, ensure you lock this thing back so that air doesn't get in. Okay, now the next thing I'll be doing, remember I have not marked out this other end. I'll need to do that marking out now. So it has to be like this now, because this is not like this. This is where the hole has to be. Remember, I'm taking 20 inches interval. So I'll be taking my 20 inches. Okay, this is 1 point. This is 1 point. Okay, the other point, let me see if this will be enough for another point. Yes, it will be enough. Okay, remember, there is no law that says it must be 20 inches interval. You can do 15 inches, you can do 2 feet, you can do 3 feet. Okay, now we've already marked that point out. Please ensure it's straight so that the nipple aligns properly. So this is it. This is the point I'll be drilling. I'll be making the other hole here. Okay, yeah. Okay, we are done with this. You can see they are all properly aligned. Okay, the next thing I'll be doing right now is to continue with other installation. Like, as I always say, there is need in case you want to flush, the pipe, because during sunny day you need to flush the pipe once in a while. After a while you stop it. Now I'll need to add a ball valve for that purpose. This is the ball valve I talked about. Now during sunny day, or there is need to flush the system, I will need to open this so that the water can go out from here. Now once I'm done, then I'll need to lock it back. Mind you, this end has to face towards this direction. Don't let it face up like this. This will be wrong. Ensure it faces down, because when you want to discharge the water will run downward. So this is how I'm going to put this one now. Push it in properly. Ensure it's down. Please see how the pipe is. Okay, that's all. to do this. Now the next thing I'll be doing, I'll need to add this flesh to this end, so that when I'm adjusting it, I don't have any difficulty. To do that, I'll need to add this 3/4 at one end, then 1/2 inch threaded at the other end. So I'll need to gum it to this point now. Okay, so I'll need to apply gum to this point. Okay, then this side that is not threaded is where you should apply gum, not the threaded side. So cover it back, then push it in properly. Now that's that. Now once it's dried, I'll need to now add this nipple using thread, so that there will be no leakage. Or in this case, it's only when I'm discharging the water, that's when the water will go out. So I'll need to apply thread to that end. Now this is it. So let's pause here and then work on the tank. I'll show you how I'm going to install this to the tank. If you find this video helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and comment in the comment section below, as this will go a long way in helping me grow my channel and reach a larger audience. Thank you.